It's now nearly a decade since the 2011 white paper, The Natural Choice, the first paper on biodiversity for over a decade. And at the time, many people looked at the glossy pictures in the white paper and wondered where the beef was. When was something actually going to be done about our natural environment? Well, it turned out that the white paper started a process which has been a quiet revolution in the making in putting the natural environment at the heart of economic policy and trying to fulfill the overarching objective of that white paper, which is to leave the natural environment in a better state for the next generation. And out of that white paper came the Natural Capital Committee, and our task was pretty straightforward. Our job was to fill in the economics, the science, to how that objective could be achieved. And we did it over 8-9 years of hard graft, fabulous support from DEFRA Secretariat, and we gradually constructed the way forward. The milestones were the methodology, which we set out in our first term, how to think about natural capital, how to measure it, how to put it into practice, and how to translate that through the workbook that we developed. But the breakthrough really came in the period of the second term of the Natural Capital Committee with the 25-year plan. It was our idea, and we're very proud of that, and we proposed that only a plan over a generation could achieve the objective. So we set out not only that objective, but how to achieve it. And in due course, we were asked to provide detailed advice to the then Secretary of State about what should go into that 25-year plan. And I'm pleased to say almost all of that advice was taken. Since then, we've been in the business of making the 25-year plan happen, and we've done that methodically, thoroughly, independently, and put in place the building blocks. And most recently, we've been particularly focused on the metrics. It might sound somewhat academic or arcane to worry about precise numbers, but actually it's the numbers that count. And we now leave our term of office and bring the work of the committee to a conclusion by having set out a really substantive framework for the new Office for Environmental Protection to take forward. And that's our legacy. The 25-year plan, the Environment Bill, of which we've been a great part, the public goods for public money when it comes to agriculture, and the metrics and framework for the OEP to hold future governments to account. I'm proud of what we've done. We've been a great set of members who put in much more time than they required, and we've had a sequence of really excellent secretariats to support our activities. And I will look back over the coming decade to see how well our legacy has in fact been built upon.